Okay, so I would like to start also by acknowledging the original custodians of the land who've been here for at least 50,000 years and looked after the land much better than we have over the last 212. I'd also like to acknowledge that our Prime Minister is an undesirable ignoramus for completely ignoring this fact just recently in front of a massive world audience, which is disgusting and makes me very sad. And yeah, I'd like to speak to Giuseppe about that, who I met the other night, who's not here. He's the Liberal candidate for the seat of Brunswick. He's obviously not going to play a part in the elections. It's a safe Labor seat, and he's a lovely, friendly guy who personally said he thinks that the renewable energy target is a great idea. He said that at the forum last Friday night, and everyone went, so yeah, it's what happens with the big end of politics, which is what Peter was talking about. That, you know, we've got a situation where we do have very corrupt politics. We have no transparency. We have massive corporate donations going to major parties with no accountability. No one needs to know who's paying who, and for some reason all the decisions that are made by the major parties are really positive for the big end of town. So it's pretty obvious that there's corruption going on. I don't know if I'm allowed to call it corruption in a public area, but I definitely say that there's something that needs to change, because it makes me sick enough to actually run for politics instead of having a great life of pouring salt and brew beverages, enjoy, and riding a bicycle around parks and making people happy and healthy. Climate change and sustainability is the topic. So what is climate change? It's our entire planet becoming a lot less livable unless able to provide the conditions we need to grow food. That's a pretty big one, and it's the reason why I'm here. I have ideological debates with my girlfriend all the time, how arrogant am I to be able to think that I can save the planet and the planet's going to be fine, it's just the people that are fucked. That's an AR. And basically, I don't like that idea. I love art, and I love humanity, and I love the progress that we've made as a species, and I personally don't want to go back to being a cockroach, which is what will eventually happen if we do absolutely nothing about climate change. I was just reading today about the 8 foods that we will lose first with climate change. The 8 foods that we're going to lose first, and it's really poignant that we're only a couple of kilometres from Brunswick. Coffee, chocolate, wine grapes, and corn. Now, that's boring. I don't know, I love coffee, I love chocolate, I love wine, and I delivered kombucha in reasonable bottles to lots of organic supermarkets. I went to buy my favourite popcorn the other day, and it's an organic popcorn, and he hasn't been able to make this organic Cobb's popcorn. He does an organic strain and a non-organic strain. He can't do the organic strain because the organic corn is completely unavailable until next season. So it's starting, right? The hipster Brunswickians, I wish they were all here. Maybe there's a couple, and I'm sure you'll know a few. So let them know coffee is one of the first foods that's going to go if we don't end up climate change. Then it gets deeper. This article I read today talks about how beans are going to go next. Now beans are crucial, especially for a vegan diet, for any diet really. Beans are crucially important, and for a large percentage of the population on the planet we rely on beans. Fish and seafood, also one of those. So these things are diabolical, and that's why we need more action on climate change, and that's why I'm so proud of the work that people like Mark and the AYCC and all people who stand up and make noise about it. And I'm particularly proud to be part of Save the Planet's campaign. We are running in multiple seats. Tiffany Harrison is running tonight. She's running for the seat of the Northern Metro. A vote for her is a vote for real action on climate change. At the end of the day, vote for as many minor parties as you can that have a climate message before you get to the level of gravel, because the level Yeah, the last thing I'm going to say is if your candidate that you could possibly vote for can't deliver a keg solid root beverage to your house, then vote for one.